Hello, I am Luke Owen, and I won the Impact Wrestling Bound for Glory prediction, scoring a perfect 6 out of 6, whereas these two dingbats only got 3 out of 6. Huh, what losers! And as such, they're now going to have to be both shaved, bald. Right, which one of you wants to go first?
Just get it over with.
Yeah, Laurie makes sense. Right, let me just fire up the old razor here, electric razor.
God! Okay.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, cheers.
That's pretty good, mate. It's like a Scotch egg.
Oh, nice. Well, you're next.
Oh no!
The old Rex razor.
Oh, my beaver hair!
Horrible.
Oh, actually. Yeah, if you could keep it there, that's pretty good.
It's quite nice, yeah.
Cool, okay. Well, I might get another little haircut later.
Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, what savage punishment.
Follow that, Cultaholic.
Support WrestleTalk!
Hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk News. I'm Ollie Davis. Press the thumbs up and leave a comment down below because I'll be replying to them for the first 15 minutes after this video goes live, where we can all mourn my beautiful hair being shaved off after losing the Bound for Glory predictions. Give us a subscribe to know first when our full review of Bound for Glory is up. Despite being one of the best commentary teams in professional wrestling alongside Kevin Kelly, the latest Wrestling Observer newsletter is reporting that instead of continuing to use Don Callis, New Japan will have a rotation of color commentators through the end of the year. This is said to be because Don's Impact Wrestling duties, where he is both the promotion's commentator and co-executive vice president, has created scheduling conflicts with New Japan, causing Callis to miss the last 3 days of August's G1 tournament. As a result, New Japan didn't book him for their recent King of Pro Wrestling show, nor any future dates. Callis hasn't just been a big part of the sound of New Japan though, he was also instrumental in setting up the huge Chris Jericho vs Kenny Omega match for Wrestle Kingdom 12. And his good friend Y2J has spoken out in his defense, tweeting, "Not using Don Callis for any and all commentary is a big mistake and just plain stupid, New Japan." To which a WWE commentator in the wild, Corey Graves, replied, "Nobody asked me, arms crossed emoji." Jericho's public comments might be the tip of a frustration iceberg backstage in New Japan. Earlier this year, the promotion underwent a regime change, with Dutchman Harold Meij becoming the company's president in May to focus on its global expansion, and Michael Craven being appointed its general manager. The Wrestling Observer newsletter notes, however, that both are from non-wrestling backgrounds and are not experienced in dealing with wrestlers, which is a critical skill with many of their top performers' contracts up for renegotiation at the end of this year. After the roster was very pleased with the incredible run of matches in this year's G1 tournament, morale is now said to be more weird than anything, with more uncertainty about what will happen next and less confidence than with the old administration, and how wrestlers feel like they are seen as workers in a factory assembly line as opposed to high-level athletes or entertainers. Because of this, some wrestlers who were previously very committed to New Japan are now considering moving to WWE, where wrestlers are never treated like workers in a factory assembly line. That would imply they'd actually be employed. Although the Observer doesn't specify who these people are, it does tie into Bullet Club members the Young Bucks, Cody, Kenny Omega, and Hangman Page, teasing their collective contracts expiring at the end of the year, and how Triple H has already reached out to bring them into WWE. And now, over the weekend, they've all announced the release of their final Bullet Club t-shirts. Another tease they could be leaving New Japan. Current IWGP Heavyweight Champion Omega was the only one who didn't post about a final Bullet Club design. But that's not to say he's definitely staying with New Japan. It's just because he was too busy flirting with Seth Rollins. After Rollins told the Ace Comic Con in Chicago over the weekend, "I would like to face Kenny Omega. I am the best wrestler in the world and would like to prove that," Omega himself replied. An exciting proposal. Now, if only there were an appropriate venue for such a historic clash. The rock eyebrow emoji. Read WrestleTalk's exclusive story on the New Japan Backstage frustration by clicking the link on screen now. And also click the video there to find out 10 real-life wrestling couples. I've been Ollie Davis, and that was wrestling.